Hi Pisces, welcome back to As Above So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic baby. This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisceans, so let's get into it. I have my Mermaid Oracle deck. I've been vibing with this. And Pisces, we had the summer solstice on June 21st, which is Sunday, also falling on Father's Day. And the sun also moves into Cancer. So we're moving away from Gemini, which is very cerebral, very air-like, into the watery depths of Cancer. So if you feel yourself getting a little deeper into your emotions, that's probably what you're feeling. So let's see what's going on. That didn't take very long. Water flight, heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away. Weightlessness, I love this. And this has kind of been a theme for the readings lately, is there seems to be a big purge that's happening. And by purge, I mean you are shifting your focus away from the pain, away from the heaviness, away from the things that are holding you down, and you're now embracing a much more lighter way of viewing the world, viewing your circumstances. So I feel like you have moved away from people, places, things that have been siphoning your energy. And you have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. Yes. And I feel like for a very long time, Pisceans have been in kind of like, I have to go do this thing, I have to go make the money, I have to go grind. And now it's like, I built that foundation. I have enough to be able to get myself out of this period of grinding, of, really overstimulating my nervous system. And I think that that's where your shifting is happening, is focusing on your nervous system, focusing on really making sure you're, everything is calm. You may be taking more baths, you may be doing more meditation, doing more yin, and yoga is great for that. So keep doing it. I love it. And I feel like also this is getting my attention, this bird with a gift. So the more that you just flow and relax in your life, you are going to be handed new opportunities. More things are going to be coming your way. And Pisces, I feel like you don't have to force things anymore. It's really now about letting things come to you. Keep doing it. I love it. And we're getting into the Halloween Oracle, so let's get to it. And Pisces, if you would like a chance for the pick a card reading, go ahead and put your name in the comments down below. I would love to read for you. Spirit, what else is going on for Pisces? Death, the eternal cycle begins here. Yep, so something has been shifted, something has purged out of your life. I'm feeling a big karmic cycle has come to an end with this death moth. And moths are drawn to the light. So perhaps you were attracting a lot of people, a lot of circumstances that were, attracted to your light, attracted to the things that you had to give. But I feel like you probably got yourself in certain circumstances to that really didn't serve your highest good, but it was for your karmic purpose of learning a lesson. You also have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. Yeah. So I think that you're also looking at this ending, looking at this death as something that can be transmuted into something beautiful. She's wearing, a lot of makeup, and especially in the Hispanic culture, they celebrate life, and the celebrations for people passing are absolutely beautiful. And I think that you are honoring the person who you were and giving yourself the healing and the synergy to move forward. I love this. Okay. All right, Spirit. Where is Pisces moving towards? The Nine of Cups, baby. I love this. Yes. Pisces, you're focusing on your wishes, your dreams, your goal. This is my genie in a bottle card. Like, you're focusing on the bigger picture of what exactly it is that you want. So I think a lot of you have really, and this takes a lot of shifting, especially in your routines. You know, you are really making sure that your routines are suitable for the life that you want to live. And even if you aren't going to get there tomorrow or this year, those little steps are going to help you in 3 years, in 4 years, in 5 years. You know, you're really looking at the long-term picture. Spirit, what else is going on here for Pisces? What wanted to flip? King of Swords. Yeah, woof. All right, so this isn't the queen, this is the king. And Pisces, I feel like you've really been working on that throat chakra. You have been laying down your boundaries. You have been working on your masculine presence of having confidence and being able to say the thing that you want to say or do, and not wavering. And you're not waiving your boundaries for anybody or anything anymore. You really are holding your truth. You are wielding your truth. And anything that does not align with your goals, your dreams, your wishes are not going to be entered into your sphere. Simple as that. You're not overcomplicating things anymore, Pisces. Yeah, like you have really, I just heard cut that shit out. So some of you are really getting like a lot of brain shifting. So this is the Nine of Swords, overthinking, restless nights. You know, you're really looking at where your nervous system is on overdrive. And I'm feeling as though where things were dark, they're now starting to get light. There's some clarity that is being shown, oh, yes, on your anxieties, on your fears. You have the High Priestess, baby. You are the High Priestess. I love this. Yes. And I think, ooh, I just gotta download. Your intuition is overriding your fears, your overthinking. You are trusting more of your intuitive voice, intuitive nature than the fear, than the anxiety. You are deciphering what is your intuition and what is your anxiety. And that is a power move, Pisces. So, and I think that you have also made decisions because your inner high priestess was telling you go this way. And now you're being rewarded because now you trust that feeling, that knowing more than anything else, because she is you. You are the high priestess. And I think that you have the ability to see in the dark, and you have the ability to turn whatever you touch into gold. You are really starting to pour your heart into yourself, into your people, into your mission of what it is that you came down here to do, Pisces. And that's beautiful. And that's why the universe is going to be overflowing your cup. I do want some clarity on this Nine of Swords, though. Spirit, why is this Nine of Swords here for Pisces? What's happening here? Fear. Yeah, root chakra. Okay, so some of you have some fear surrounding stability wounds, money, you know, house, home, finances, or even just feeling grounded in your body. And that really can cause your nervous system to be on overdrive. And that's probably why you've been in a state of hypervigilance of, I have to go get the money, I have to go grind, I have to go do these things, because you never felt safe in your body. But guess what? The High Priestess is here saying, girl, relax. relax. We're okay. It is okay to rest, and it is okay to receive. It is okay to develop your psychic gifts. It is okay for you to trust. It is okay for you to be present. And you are no longer going to be giving this more power than this. I love this. This is beautiful. I do want to get some clarification on the King of Swords here. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here for Pisces? Cutting through illusion. I was actually drawn to this cloud here. And I feel like you really are like cutting through the clouds. You're cutting through the darkness. Some of you may have had a big dark night of the soul recently. You really are transforming masculine. Yeah. Pisces, there's a big need for you to trust your drive, trust your direction, trust your senses of where to go. Perhaps this masculine side has been a little revved down for quite some time because there's been father wounds, relationship wounds surrounding the masculine. Speaking of the choir, and you've really had to turn that system on. You had to do a little bit more work to feel confident, to really project your voice, to command authority, to be a leader, because that side of you was kind of, taken advantage of, either in childhood or in relationships. And I feel like the more that you tried to express yourself, the more that you tried to take the lead, the more pushback you got. And this really is healing a lot of inner masculine trauma, especially surrounding the throat, especially surrounding your communication and standing your ground, standing firm on what it is that you are doing, where you're going, who you want in your life. This feels very supported because you have bigger fish to fry, Pisces. Like, you cannot be worrying about the opinions of sheep when you are the wolf, when you are the leader of the pack, when you are really moving forward in your purpose and you are getting shit done. You are focusing on the bigger picture. I love this. They're really like streamlining. So I feel like a lot of you guys are also getting a lot of like claircognizant downloads, like blocks of information to say, ooh, go here, do this thing. And you're trusting your gut so much more than you have before. I think that this is an era where you're being told to trust your intuition over everything and to trust where you're headed, because you've really got a lot of good stuff on the other side. If you lean into and commit to developing what it is that you are developing, doing the thing that you're being called to do and committing to it, and to clear out the money blocks, to clear out the scarcity mindset, you will be rewarded, Pisces. Spirit, what other advice is here from a Pisces? What other advice is here from a beautiful Pisces? Feeling informed. Yeah. So some of you may be doing a little psychedelic stuff. I am 100% fan for that. Whatever helps you, this is really healing, and it can also help to rewire those neural pathways. The healer in me always comes out in my readings, and this can also help to tap in and lean in more to your intuition. Lean more into your inner priestess, your inner medicine woman or medicine man. And I think the more that you feel into this, the more it's going to take form. My nose is itching. Somebody's talking about me. Spirit, what's going on? Oh, okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna, okay, let's just take all of them. You are exactly where you need to be. You have heart chakra, and you have strength. I love this. Beautiful. So Pisces, there's nothing more that you need to do. There's nothing more that you need to be focusing on. Really harvest what you have right now and commit to it and put your heart and soul into it. Because you got the heart chakra and you have strength here. And elephants are determined. They are very matriarchal. They are emotional. So this next venture is going to require you to trust, to surrender, and to flow to what your soul is telling you to do. Okay? All right, that's what I got. So Pisces, if you would like a personal reading, some Reiki, some hypnotherapy, link for it is in the description box down below. You know where to find me, but I will see you on the next one. Blessed be. Bye.